Hey guys, Gao821 here with another Transformers video review. And today we're going to be looking at a rather old figure, but you know, it's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance Bumblebee. I would say about 3 or 4 of this mold has been released and as a Human Alliance wave, and I think it's been a total waste. And the most recent one being the new Dark in the Moon Human Alliance Bumblebee. That thing just looks like crap. And if you agree with me, that thing just looks terrible. So I decided to do my own custom on this guy, and it turned out pretty well. I mean, I had to scrape off the paint here. I had to add the strips on the roof. It is a little messy, as you can see, but I'm probably gonna mask that off and improve, make it a lot better looking. But I mean, it looks very nice, and the spoiler here is custom made. It's a little thick, but it's pretty legit. And I gotta paint the sides yellow. So. And I also painted the intakes here on each side. And there's not much done with the robot mode here, but so here it is, my custom Human Alliance Bumblebee. Like I said, I refused to get the other repaints of him simply because he just looks ugly as crap. And I got this guy, especially the day he came out. Actually, probably the initial movie release of Revenge of the Fallen. So this he's probably one of my favorite Bumblebee figures of all time, and he's up there with Battleblade's Bumblebee, and that's pretty much it. This guy and Battleblade's Bumblebee are probably the best versions of Bumblebee that we're going to get. So, I mean, right there, with all the other Bumblebee molds that have been released, the hundreds of them, this is pretty impressive to be the best. This is one of the best. This one and Battleblade's. So, you know, his yellow Camaro, nice silver. I painted that silver too. That was red. Nice silver Chevy symbol there. Nice rims. I like the rims here. Not the new rims. The new rims he has are just total black in the movie. So, and then Camaro though. I painted the Camaro, and then the paint's just coming off. This little messy front. You can see I just got to paint that yellow. I like the windows. I like the nice blue windshield and windows. You can see Sam in there. Let's get him out. Second, the doors do open, of course, as with all Human Alliance figures, both of them. And actually, I like to do this. They extend out like that. So I like to pretend that this guy has gull-wing doors. For some reason, I just like to do that. That's stupid fantasy. Take Sammy. He does have an interior, nice yellow seats in there with the steering wheel and the dashboard. It's a much better interior than Human Alliance Jazz. I think Human Alliance Jazz has the worst interior out of any Human Alliance figure. Next worst is probably the twins. And after that, it's probably this guy, and then probably the best is Barricade. Actually, no, I'm scratch that. I actually think that Human Alliance Roadbuster is pretty bad too. The interior for those. So, I mean, it's okay. I mean, you can plainly see robot kibble. Like in Barricade, you don't see any robot kibble at all in the interior, and that's pretty impressive. And of course, the other door opens. There's more robot kibble in the back here, and then you got the whole thing on here, and then you can see right through the. You see the seats right through there, so I don't like that. But Barricade, there's no opening, nothing. And I thought it's kind of funny how this gun here can flip out and it can shoot whoever's person sitting here. Like Alice was here, Bumblebee could like point that gun up there and kill her right then and there. But I don't know what I'm talking about. So doors do open, and I like there's a crack there you can push it in more to make it a lot more streamlined. So let's talk about Sam. Dopey looking Sam, the third one of this guy. Here he is. He's in his jeans and his white shirt, and he has a retarded looking face, if you can see that. No. So, and of course you got the paint. There's some paint coming off his ass there. And you can see the jeans actually, it's pretty well done. You can definitely tell that those are jeans. Little mold, there's nice, the seams that jeans have are molded onto the side. I like that, that's pretty cool. And you got this nice turtleneck sweatshirt, and the articulation, standard Human Alliance, except that no wrist articulation, because it's not Dark of the Moon, it's Revenge of the Fallen. You know, you get the whole arm thing, the head rotates 360, and you can decapitate him too, if you want to. You really don't like Shia LaBeouf, you can decapitate him, but not recommended. Legs, rotate, there you go, forward and back, upper torso articulation, bends at the knee, rotates at the knee, nothing at the foot. So it's very nice looking little plastic Shia LaBeouf. I'm looking forward to the Human Alliance Soundwave should be here soon. I don't know why the package is delayed, but Yeah, I'm interested to have these two fight on like a mount of dirt, like in the movie. I dropped him. I drop lots of things in my reviews. Shia LaBeouf, right there. Boom. Bumblebee. Awesome. So, very nice Bumblebee. I like my custom. I always like my customs. So, here's Bumblebee. My missiles, just a transformation. Take the missiles off. Now, my clips are really weak, actually. They're not really... I mean, they come off pretty easily. So, here's missiles. Standard gray. Next, what you want to do is open the doors. Oh, and also, another thing, I painted the handles of the doors. They're silver now. Open the doors, either side. Like that. And next what you want to do is you can go and pull these wheels out. Like this. And here's Bumblebee's robot mode. I'm kidding. Next what you want to do here is you can go ahead and actually grab the underside here. These things tab in there, so you can go ahead and untab those, and then bring this whole thing out and past the wheels, and this will come out. Very much like the Battle Blades Bumblebee, except this came first. So this Battle Blades Bumblebee copied this guy. Untab and bring it out. Like that. And these are the arms, clearly. I like to push this piece down like that, and then push this piece all the way up against it like that. So it's it's just stronger. Rotate and flip the hand out here, and I'll talk about the hands in a moment. Rotate this seat around, and then fold this piece back up. And this is where the missile will store in robot mode. And the hand, actually, you can rotate that hand. And you can adjust it to your liking. Same with the other side, except he's got the cannon. Hasbro has not learned that we don't like a cannon arm. We like an cannon hand, or an arm. Well, what? Whatever. An arm that has a hand. And the Battle Blades Bumblebee does really well with that, unlike this one. And there's arms. Pretty well done. Keep the doors open. Legs here. What you want to do is you can go untab the back section here like that, and right here you can just bend this piece, fold it up, and they'll go right on top of here like that. And you can go and break this part here, and this piece will just come up, and then you can fold the head out. Actually, wait, what you want to do here? I actually did a Pia, thank you for this. I did your fold this piece up here. That thing will come up. I did your leg mod where you we have to basically rotate these in and around like that. And then you have to rotate the whole torso bit around like that to get the wheels on the outside of the legs. So I just want to say thanks for that. And then for the legs here, just grab the foot here and just, actually no, pull this bumper piece out and rotate down like that. Now grab the foot and just pull, and that'll extend the whole foot down like that. So you can see there's this nice looking foot, and then you can flip this knee guard out like that. And that's his foot right there, and they can fold this heel spur out like that. And same thing with the other leg. Go ahead and rotate it. Pull this out. Rotate this up. Fold the foot out like that, and then fold the foot all the way out like that. And then you can go and this piece up. And as you can always see, his leg joints are pretty weak. I mean, look, see how flimsy they are. I shake them, and just the thing just does a full 360. These are very weak knee joints. There's nothing really I can do about it. I mean, even though he is off balance, or hold on. I mean, even though he's off balance, I mean, he will not stand at all. I mean, he's doing it right now, but I mean, he is just really, really flimsy. His legs are really flimsy. I mean, if you bang it, nope, nope, nope. Oh wow, okay, he's still standing up. There we go. See, he'll fall over. So, now you can go ahead and pop this piece off here, like that. Fold his head up. Doo-doo, here I am. Fold his abdomen piece out. He's not the custom chest piece here, sadly, because it's just hard to do. These pieces will come out and extend out there on springs, but the slightest bump will put him back, like so. You want to extend them as far as you can, and that's his head, or chest. Now, finally, little clip here, little tab there, and fold it down. And what I actually like to do is that I've seen some pictures where people just fold this down like that, and they'll clip in, and it's, as you can see, rotate the arm back, it doesn't line up. The tab does not line up, and people just leave it like that. But the way to do it is that there's a double hinge here. There's a hinge up here that this thing rotates on, and there's a separate hinge, if you can see, that this rotates on right there. It rotates there. So you can clip it in, and then you can actually just push it back on that separate hinge, and that'll firmly clip that whole chest piece in place. So you can see this bar back here is angled backward a little bit. And finally, I've seen some pictures where they just fold this up behind the head like that, but I like to pull it all the way back and up behind his head like that. And that'll finish this backpack. And now it's just a matter of these things. See, this is what I meant, right? They just pop up and down and stuff. And these doors here can, like I said, they can angled upward like that for more movie accuracy. And here you have Transformers. Oh, this knee pad. So he flipped out. Come on, you. There we go. Now you have Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Human Alliance, Bumblebee, in robot mode. As you can see, he's pretty impressive. Pretty good looking for a Bumblebee figure. Of course, it's an old figure, so you've probably already seen him, but he's pretty well done. Great detail on the guy. You got the spoiler here, does not get in the way at all. It does limit his leg articulation a little bit, but nah, who cares about that? Nice head. I love the head sculpt. His eyes are a little big and stupid looking, but whatever. Nice Autobot logo. It's molded in there. If you can see that, let's pop the head off here. On focus. There we go. See, nice molded Autobot logo. It's pretty tiny in there. So it's a pretty tiny head. Put it on. And also he has his battle mask. Flips out. It's not as good as the Battle Blades one because it's really flimsy and it comes off really easily. But it's good for a first, right? It's good. So he does have that, and I don't really display him with it though. And now he does have his cannon that I put a missile in, and it fires pretty far. Actually, that was really strong. You just press this yellow button here to unlock it, or to fire, and this is what I meant. So basically, and then also you have the clips here that was in car mode, the same area. You can clip these on either side, like so, and that you can clip them there too, or you can just have one in the cannon and one on the side. So that's good looking, pretty good. Hand is I like this hand. Good hand, good looking hand. It rotates, unlike the Battle Ops Bumblebee. But the problem is that this guy does not have another hand. And of course, everyone has seen the hand mod where you buy a second one, pull the pin out, and push it through. So I'm probably going to do that. So do an update if I do end up getting another Human Alliance Bumblebee. And now, I mean, I like how everything ends up in the right place. Like the wheels end up in the back, the doors end up in the back. You get the nice. These are supposed to end up on the back too, but I don't know why they aren't. Nice knee pads. A different way of making the knee pads. It's a nice creative touch, Hasbro. I do wish that these were a little bit more to the outsides of his legs as opposed to right in front, because this is not the way he was in the movie. They're a little bit more like right here. So, and of course I don't like the yellow in his chest. That just stands out, and I'm probably gonna put some robot bits that like extend outward from this thing and just come up on top of the chest here to make that custom, give him look like that he had abs in the Dark of the Moon movie. But overall, he's a very nice figure. I'm very happy with him. He does stand pretty well. I mean, like I said, his knees are pretty flimsy, so I'm worried that he'll fall over the second you try to fiddle around with him. And of course, he comes with the little human figure, Sam, and he can ride on his arm with the seat here. So you can see the seat, the car seat, and up here you can ride on his arm like that. There's a little peg. All Human Alliance figures, you can ride on his arm, you can little peg. This gun flips out from the behind the seat here and over his head, and you can hold on to this thing. Hold on to this thing, and this, he just, fires that. It's pretty stupid. And then he also does the other thing with this arm, except he's manning the cannon. Come on, fit you. He's manning the cannon here. And he's like, hi, I'm gonna shoot you now. So, that's always nice to have. Let's get this thing back in there. So, and then also, these things always pop off. And now here's this is actually kind of cool. Flip this out, and this is no human, but this is a gun that flips out from under the hood. That's kind of cool. And then also you got that cannon I talked about where you're shooting Alice when you're sitting in the passenger seat. This thing does flip out. I do wish they put it on both sides, but the steering wheel is there, so flips out, and you can that little platform back here has 2 pegs on it, and there are 2 pegs on the bottom of his feet, and you can shove that guy in. It's really hard to do, but you can shove Sam in, and he'll hold onto these handles here like that. It's kind of hard, but whatever. Hold on to handles, and he fires the gun. So that's not bad, actually. It's a way of hiding Sam while you're displaying him, so you don't lose him or whatever. But don't care. So you can see Bumblebee's pretty loaded up weapon-wise. I mean, he has lots of weapons. He's like the most weapons of a Human Alliance figure. I mean, even Roadbuster. I mean, actually no, him and Roadbuster probably have the most weapons of a Human Alliance figure. And of course, you got the battle mask. Of course. So he's pretty armed up, if you ask me. Pretty armed up. Let's get you guys down here. And as for articulation, his leg, he's rotated to the waist. He's a transformation. His legs go forward and back, in and out, rotates at the knee, bends at the knee, and the foot goes back and forth right there. And the heel has the movement. The shoulders here go up and down. They rotate the upper bicep. They bend at the elbow. Hand rotates. Goes in and out. The thumb is articulated and the fingers are articulated. Same thing on this side, except he doesn't have a hand on this side, which sucks. Head rotates 3. Oh, okay. Sure. You don't have to kill yourself now. Do it later. Head just rotates 360. Does a full 360. So he's a pretty well done figure. I'm very happy with him. Very happy. Well, let's get him to stand up. And we'll do some size comparisons. Yeah, it's a pain to stand him up. So let's parade through all the notable Bumblebee figures that have been out there. So here's the Revenge of the Fallen one, the deluxe Bumblebee. Actually, let's move this guy back if you want. See, that's what I mean. He just falls over. Like, he has nothing better to do. He just falls over. Come on, you. Size comparison. There we go. That should be good. Now, Bumblebee. Another Bumblebee. Another Bumblebee. And my favorite Bumblebee ever, this Bumblebee. So, as you can see, he's bigger. He's about Voyager class size. The Dark of the Moon ones here are clearly the smallest ones. The best one here, I would say the best bang for your buck is probably the Battle Blades Bumblebee one. This is my custom, but the original Battle Blades just simply eliminates all the problems that this Human Alliance has. I mean, the Battle Blades has the battle mask too, except it's a lot more stiff and it's not as floppy, and it looks better. It's a little more streamlined looking. He has a hand, and he has the cannon in the arm, and plus he has a blade. So I think that's just fantastic. And he's cheaper. That's just adding there. He's cheaper. And he's effectively a shrunken down size of the Human Alliance Bumblebee. Dark of the Moon ones, yeah, they're okay. This guy's pretty cool. So I'd say my favorite out of all 5 of these in order is probably Battle Blades, Human Alliance, Nitro Bumblebee, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, and then the original one. So simply because of just movie accuracy and just overall nice looking paint scheme. Battle Blades Bumblebee was pretty impressive paint scheme wise. Like, just right out of the box, he was just mind blowing. Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, not so much. I mean, even this guy, like, this is him. He looks very drab. But I like his leg. I like the legs on this guy. So I mean, there's so many Bumblebees to choose from. So right now, I mean, it's just hard. So I'd say the best bang for your buck right now is probably the Battle Blades Bumblebee. So and there you have it. Transformers, Human Alliance, Custom, Revenge of the Fallen, Bumblebee. See ya.